Well, hello there, Sagittarius. How are you doing? Welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth. I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader, and this, my darlings, is your intuitive reading for the time between the 21st of September and the 5th of October. We're going to look at the last week of September. We're going to look at the first week of October. We're also going to look at some key energies and outcomes, as well as I'll show you your astrology. So, my darlings, I have shuffled. I have meditated. Sorry, I've been singing all day. I'm in a really good mood. The energy's good. The energy's high. I'm going to do a little bit more shuffling now. I'm going to be quiet while I do that, and then we'll get started on your reading. Ooh, okay. Now, I'm being distracted by there we go. Okay, I'm being distracted by these cards here. You don't want to see this. That's what it said. That's what it said. So I don't know what's going to be under there. It could be something amazing, but it said you don't want to see this. Why? Sagittarius. So we'll look at that in a second. So card at the base of the reading is the Emperor. Card at the base of the reading, my darlings, is the overall perspective or energy of this time, and this is one of bossing it. Now, the Emperor is card number 4 in the Major Arcana, number 4 in the Number 4 in the houses, in the astrological houses, is about our roots, where you come from, our family, all that stuff. So it's the stuff that gives us our security, basically. It's where we come from, our education, for example, our upbringing, our values. And it's that gives us our perspective on who we are. And the Emperor, there's a real strength and a real confidence there, because the Emperor knows and understands his roots. He knows and understands where he's coming from, what weaknesses he has, the thing that has harmed him, hurt him, upset him, all those things the Emperor knows, and you know this time period. And it's that knowledge, in a way, that gives you, and that wisdom and that experience that gives you the confidence of the Emperor. Okay, so let's look. I mean, I'm scared to turn this one over. We're looking at that one right at the end, though, because we'll treat that as your outcome card. Your card you don't want to see. You don't want to see this message, but it's time to see it, Sagittarius. It's time. Woo! I mean, what's wrong with that? So this is, I'm going to sing to you now. Love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, mother, you can't have one without the other. Tiny likes my singing. Anyway, I digress, darlings. But this is a card we've got 2 4s now, so we've had 4-4. You lie down, good boy. So we've had 4-4 already, and we've only opened 2 cards. So we've got 44. Check out 444, the post on my Instagram, if you want to see that. So, my darlings, one energy is our passions, our creativity, our inspirations in life, the things that we need and want and we're excited about. The non-negotiable things, the things that provide, that we have to have in our lives to make us feel secure, happy, joyful. This is that card. This is having all those things. Having all those things. So you, in your life, have all those things that you need to make you happy. This is a marriage card. Now, some of you, maybe that level of commitment isn't really, it's overwhelming, maybe that level of commitment. And I understand that personally. No, I understand that. But you actually do at least have the things that are necessary for you to be happy. So maybe this is about your perspective. Maybe you've got to look at this as the Emperor. Remember, the Emperor's done that work. The Emperor understands what makes him feel weak, what makes him feel sad, what makes him feel upset, whatever it is. The Emperor understands where he comes from, why he is the way he is today. That's because of the journey that you've walked. So it's almost like that for this card here. You've got to think about the fact that you are where you are today. But reflect on the path that you've walked. Because if this is something that you don't want, and it should be something that we all want, but we all know that sometimes that level of commitment and serious relationships can be intense or whatever. It's about understanding why you arrive at that mindset, because it's a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's look at this last week in September. Wow! Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, I'm loving this for you. We've got the Nine of Cups with a clarifier. We've got the King of Cups. Woo! We've got the Three of Pentacles, and we have got the Six of... I mean, we've got the Six of Swords. So what, Sagittarius? This is all good stuff. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful for you. So the end of September is really looking like it should be a beautiful time for you. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good in your relationships. You're feeling happy. You have an understanding. Number 9 is a card of wisdom and understanding, a card of seeking to understand, a card of seeking to know, a card of wanting to be guided by that inner wisdom, because it's linked to Virgo's energy. It's linked to the energy of the Hermit. So this is why we say this about the number 9. Now, the Nine of Cups energy is about our emotion and our intuition. And in this instance, our wishes and our dreams and our desires and our highest goals and ideals. Now, sometimes we cross our arms on those things. Sometimes we know who we want. We know what we want, but we don't go after it. There is energy or elements, other energy and elements here suggesting that you will go after those things that you need, you want, you love. And that's beautiful, Sagittarius. Let's look at this clarifying card here, which clarifies the Nine of Cups. And we have, wow. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, what is going on? I'm so happy for you. Now, I'm happy for you because, listen, this is a good reading. This is a beautiful reading. This is like the good stuff. This is like all the things that we want in our lives. They're here for us in September. The security, the cooperation, the clear-headedness and the calmness in our mind, and new starts, new beginnings, passion, love. So for some of you, Sagittarius, for some of you Sagittarius out there, this is about love, about marriage, about what it is you want. This might be a new commitment with a new partner, potentially a water sign, Aries, or Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it doesn't matter. Really, this is about how the energy that you're going to be feeling, okay? So I'm confused as to my intuitive response to these energies, because this is a beautiful reading. These are beautiful cards that are coming out for us. We have the Ace of Wands here, which is about a new beginning, a passionate new start. All aces are opportunities for growth, for beginnings of something, for new beginnings. So this is like you following your passions, going, letting your passions lead you, even if, letting your dreams and your desires lead your actions. We next have the King of Cups, which further supports this. The King of Cups is emotionally mature. Is also masculine, which means our masculine aspects are our external aspects. So what we do out in the world, the experiences that we have, the things that we share with others, the things that happen to us, etc., and the actions that we take. In this instance, the actions that we take on our emotions. The King of Cups is about emotions and intuition and our intuitive selves. So on our spiritual side. So this is like you acting on, taking action toward, going toward, having conversations, doing things, saying things, expressing your feelings, what you feel, what you want, what you desire, your 9 of Cups. And this is maybe something that you've not done for some time, you've not felt able to do for some time, but now the universe is working with you. And not only is the universe working with you in order to have these conversations, say these things, take these actions, other people in your lives are, so your partner is, or the person that your prospective partner is, or your clients, your new client base, whatever it is, if it's business, whatever it is. This is showing concrete help from the universe, from other people around you, that cooperation. And that's because you are, with the number 3, we are authentic. We are real, we are true. We recognize what we have, our value. We recognize what we can offer. We recognize what it is we want, what it is we need, etc. And we put action into making that dream, that wish, that thing, that feeling. We put action into creating it. We put action into manifesting it. And because we do that, this thing that we found, we put action into manifesting it, the universe works with you and the people around you work with you too. So this is a beautiful card of cooperation. It's my energy. It's earth energy. Believe it or not, I am a Capricorn. I'm an earth sign. And I'm very grounded. I'm very chill. My vibe is very chill. Even though you don't always know that, Sagittarius, it's the truth. But what this energy, even now when I'm talking about this energy, I feel really connected. I feel really grounded. I feel really calm by this. So even if there's I can feel the excitement. There's excitement here. Maybe a little bit of trepidation. But there is excitement about the new life, about the new things. And for some of you, it is like that in a way. Starting a new life. Maybe traveling, maybe moving abroad, maybe... Oh my gosh, what is going on? What is going on? That is the right. Hang on a minute. For some reason today, that's the second time that's happened. I don't know why it happens. So maybe some... I know it. The universe wants to give you a message. So some of you are moving abroad. Yay! Some of you will be moving abroad, potentially. Some of you will be... Sorry. It scares me that happened. Anyway, it's done now. Some of you will be moving abroad, maybe moving abroad. This is maybe why you are excited and trepidatious at the same time. But excited. You're starting a new life. You're starting the thing that you've wanted to do for some time. You've had this dream, this wish to have this business or to move to this country and to start again and to start a new life. And you're doing that and it's happening and it's scary, maybe, yes, but it's where you should be. This new thing that you're going toward is really, we know this because of this, it's really where you should be heading. It's really what you should be doing. The sword energy is about our conscious mind, our thoughts, our mind, our clarity, our consciousness, our communication, and what we say and think. So the conversations that we have, how we communicate with ourselves and with other people. There's a balance here with the number 6 of swords. It tells us that you are appreciative of, yes, the challenges that you go through as the emperor, those and the strength that entails. Those hills aren't there for decoration. These cards were created in the way that I like to work as well. So the Golden Dawn, the circle of the Golden Dawn, the beginning of the 19th century in the UK, in this country. The husband and wife team. So the woman, I can't remember her name off the top of my head anyway, I can't remember. But anyway, she produced these images in the way that I used to like to work. So she meditated, And she dreamed, and then she would wake up and she would create the tarot card for each of those energies. So she would engage with those energies like that, which is how I work with energies. I engage with them, I meditate on them, I dream, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so these aren't here for decoration, these hills, these mountains. This is the journey that you have been on. And yes, Sagittarius, we're not saying it's not been treacherous, it's not been difficult. Of course it has. It's been treacherous, it's been hard, it's been heavy going, it's been difficult but to get here. But now you are here, so your mind is calm, or should be. We appreciate the work, you appreciate the work that you've done to get here, and now you are here. So Sagittarius, I'm excited to see what's coming toward thee. That rhymes. What's coming toward thee, I did it on purpose, in the month of October. Let's get into it. Okay, so October time, we've got, yes, Queen, yes, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We have got a clarifier for the Queen of Pentacles, actually, as well. This one. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Wands. So we always know when with change comes conflict. It doesn't matter if you're happy, it's hard when we go through these changes. We've got the Eight of Wands and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So interesting, different energy. So this is you looking forward to starting this business or to moving abroad, to creating this life that you wanted and that you've been working towards. You do that in September, and then October it begins. So you're here. You arrive. You have it. Now, remember what I told you about this pentacle. This is the pentacle that you're holding, yeah? This is the one, yeah? When I said to you, you found it. You found the thing that you need, that you want to do, that's going to give you that security, that's going to give you that happiness. You've got it. You found it. And you're going to use that knowledge to manifest. This is that card. So the Queen of Pentacles, Queen, so masculine, active, Queen's passive. What we mean by passive is we mean the impact of the external experiences that we have, the imprint that they leave us with, the wisdom that our external experiences and external interactions leave us with, the wisdom, the understanding that we gain. That's what you have. So you might be now in a different, not now, but you go into a different country, for example. You're going to strike out in the world. You're going to live your life. You've been wanting to do this for a long time. You want to move to America or to China or whatever. And you do it. And it's scary. But what you've got is everything that you have learned. What you take with you is every step of the journey, the wisdom that you've gained as you climb those mountains, as you scaled up the side of that to get onto your throne. You don't leave any of that behind just because it's a new relationship, just because it's a new business, just because it's a new country. You don't leave that behind. You take that with you. That's this. And this is you feeling contented and knowing that. Still may be fearful, doesn't matter. Because you've got that wisdom, that understanding, that knowledge inside you, and that is what you use to manifest. Let's have a look at the clarifying card with it. We've got, there you go. I mean, this is the fear. I felt the fear. But of course, you're moving countries, or you're starting a new business, or you're having a new relationship, or you're moving jobs. Of course, you're going to be afraid. But what did I just say to you? You might be afraid. It's fine. It's fine if you're afraid. Fear, this is why this card exists, because this emotion exists. This emotional state exists. This is why this card exists. So it doesn't mean that it's something we should be afraid of and go, no. This is something we should embrace and recognize. Yes, I'm afraid. It was hard getting here, man. It was hard. It was hard getting to where I'm at now. Yeah, it was hard. But all that stuff I learned along the way, I've still got it here. It's not left me. I've got it with me. And you know this. You can take this with you, okay, on your new journey. And we've got this energy of this. This. I'm like this. So we've got the Four of Wands, and now we've got the Five of Wands. So we've got some movement and some progress. So we have these new experiences. We have these great experiences, as I said. You're getting toward the life you want, the thing you want. This is good. yeah? The job, the country, whatever. You get into all those things now with the Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. You've got them. Now comes the Five of Wands, which is what the Five of Wands is it's that nervous energy, it's that irritability that comes about when we're in new or differing circumstances and situations. So we feel uncomfortable just because we're in a new environment, just because we're in a new type of way of living, just because we're in this new, we're uncomfortable because we know there's new challenges ahead of us. So we feel a little bit scared and tense, and it's that because you're changing with number five. Number five is about change. You're changing. Your environment is literally changing, and that means that your energy, your vibe is changing. Your vibration is changing. You're in new space, whether it's romantically, whether it's in physically, whether it's work-wise, even new space, new places. And it can create that friction within you, and also that can sometimes spill out with other people. It can cause maybe conflict, not conflict, but it's like short-tempered, and you might be snapping at your partner because you've got a new job, and you're nervous about this new job or this new promotion, so you're snapping at your partner. Well, it's not your partner's fault, but do you know what I mean? It's that type of energy. It's that type. That's what it is, that to experience it. The Five of Wands. So yeah, there might be some of that, but there's a clarifier. But what are we to expect? Look, the clarifier. This was on the bottom of the deck before, when I was shuffling, before I turned the camera on, and I noticed it, and I thought, oh yeah, that's Sagittarius' energy. That. This is the uncertainty. This is the movement with uncertainty. This is when we're not sure how I'm going to be in this new job, or how I'm going to be in this relationship, or how I'm going to be in this new country, but I'm going for it, and I'm excited, but I'm a bit nervous, and I'm a bit scared, but I'm still doing it, but I'm still going for it. That's this energy. So this is what I mean, and actually there's quite a good similarity between these two. Now, I'm not a fan, I'll be honest. I mean, I know that all the energies are necessary, but I'm really not a fan of, because as I say, I experience the energies. Don't ask me what that means, but I do. And when I went through, in fact, it's here. When I went through, this is what I wrote about, because I was experiencing the energy, and so I wrote some stuff down, and I recorded a video, but I didn't actually upload. I uploaded it, but I've not shared it. I might find it. So this is what we do with the Knight of Wands. We push, because this is the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, and those are two energies that are very, you can see how giddy I am sometimes. Well, me with this energy is I don't like how it feels physically. It's very unsettling for me. But this is what it feels like: pushing through established boundaries, learning new. The energy wants to come through, and you just have to experience it, say it, live it, feel it. It's opening up new channels and broadening our expectations and our horizons. Now, you have reached your old limits and your old boundaries, and you're finding new ones. You're clearing out, pushing out, moving forward. And it's that makes you feel unsteady and unstable, and that can create some tension. The instinct is to hold on to what you know, but you just have to go to move outward, pushing out into new territory. The limits have already been reached, and now you're breaching them, growing and maturing. That's the energy of the Knight of Wands. So when you can see, I mean, what was I talking about? And I've just talked about the Five of Wands, and this is what I mean about these two energies. They're very much, in a way, similar, except for the fact that this is this is the feeling of for example, the irritation that we feel when we're tired but we've got to go to work, or we're in a new job and we're snapping at our partner because we're nervous about the job. That's the irritation side of it. But this is this is all the other stuff. This is all the like the nerves, but I'm doing it, the excitement, the passion, and all that. So them two together is like it's kind of like it's kind of like a lot. Let's be honest, it's kind of like a lot, but you're going for it. And remember, you've got within you've got this. You found it, the wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge. You have everything necessary to achieve what you want, okay? Whether it's relationship, job, blah, 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 yeah? So then we get the so we're moving on with the last two cards for October. The first week of October, we've got the 8 of Wands. Now, Wand energy is your energy. It's fire, it's movement, it's action. And 8s are karmic numbers. And really, karmic cycles are all about our increasing our awareness, the awareness of our souls, along with the awareness of our egos. Okay, a karmic cycle brings us into awareness about both of those things. Maybe sometimes just one of those things, i.e. our ego. Maybe sometimes just the other of those things, i.e. our intuition. But usually both of those things. Okay, so it's about, as I said, increase. So number 8 is about increasing our awareness and going on journeys and paths and experiences that increase our awareness of self. That's what the number 8 represents and the karmic cycles represent. So think about that, increasing our awareness on self. And then we have the wand energy, so that fire, that passion, that action, that ki or chi, life force. That's what the wand energy is about. Excitement, authenticity, motivation, all them things. So with this, we get what this tells us in a nutshell is that you are on a path that's leading you, that's exciting, that's fun, that's what you want, but there's also a certain amount of trepidation. But this path it's new for you. This injection of energy that you're getting is new for you. And this injection of energy could be because of the new people that you're meeting, or the new relationship that you're in, or the new country that you're living in, or a town that you're living in. But it could also be because of conversation with other people, online communication in this sense. I'm feeling this is online communication. So there could be some online communication with people, new friends, new lovers, whatever. And it's that type of interaction that is giving you a boost almost. It's almost like your energy is high. And when I say that, you see how I am in my reading. So I am literally the most chill person. When I'm at home, I'm chilling by myself. I'm chill. I'm like, my vibe is very chill. But when I'm doing readings, and sometimes in life, obviously, when I'm out with my friends and people and blah, 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 I'm like this. You can see how animated I am and how much the energy is flowing through me. And sometimes I can be restless. Like I can't sit still, or I can't. And that's how you're going to be having a bit of that. It's going to be high energy, high vibration for you guys in the month of, end of September, beginning of October time. But we also have this energy here of another 4. So we've got 444. So yeah, I think you should check out the 444 post on my, if you go to my Instagram, it's on my story highlights, just at the top, the banner, just at the top. So just scroll along that and you'll see the 444. And you can get to the post directly from there, or you can just look through the whole of my, Or actually, if you search hashtag Key Wisdom Tarot, hashtag 444, it should bring up the post just online anywhere, even if you don't have Instagram. Anyway, I digress, darling. So, remember, 4 is about our structures, foundations, they strengthen us, where we're from, our beliefs, all that. Pentacles, where we want to put our energy and effort in order to manifest security. So this is you really trying to, I think, conserve, control, contain some of this excitement energy that you're feeling. And as I said, I know, because when I experience these energies, it's physically, it's hard to explain what it feels like, but it's physically, it is, you're alert, you're on it, you're awake, you're but it can be quite disorientating at times, where you just want to oh God, I just want to relax, just want to take a deep breath. This is maybe you trying to consolidate that, trying to understand. There's a lack of action here. And sometimes the universe gives us these times, puts this in front of us so that we can just take a breath and just breathe in, because there's a lot of shifts and changes that you've been going through, that in September, amazing, beautiful energies, new stuff. But yeah, sometimes you just need that bit of breath, and that's what this that's how this 4 of Pentacles is acting for me. Okay, now we've got this card. Now you don't want to see these. I mean, you know, you've been looking forward to this relationship, this job, this move, whatever it is. You've been looking forward to this for some time. And clearly you've been looking forward to it for some time. Clearly it's your wish fulfillment. So sometimes we're afraid to be happy. Look, there we go. We've got the war. We've got the magician energy. Get in, magician. So this is you now creating. And what this is telling us as your outcome card, as your key energy, what this is telling us as your, as I said, outcome key energy card, what it's telling us is that you have it within you to create externally, which means to manifest. You have whatever it takes. I keep going on about this pentacle, this thing that you found, that you know, this wisdom, this understanding. You have it now. It's here for you to manifest. It's here for you to create and to make the changes necessary in your life. A success, you know. So if you've moved house, if you've changed relationships, if you've got into a new relationship, if you've got out of a relationship, if you've started your business, if you've whatever it is, you know your life, new friends, whatever. But this is saying what these energies are telling us. And we started off, actually, we've got a 4 and a 4 and then a 1, the Ace of Wands, and a magician energy. So we've got kind of a nice a balance, a synergy to this reading. Remember, it is Libra season. Did I show you this? So we have the from the 18th. I mean, you can see these below anyway. But if you look from the 18th, you know, we've got the 23rd, we've got Libra season begins, and we've got the new moon in Libra on the 28th. So we know that we have this energy of at this time of what am I talking about? Balance. That's the word I'm looking for. I was because I'm concentrating on doing something else. We have this energy of balance at this time. We have the energy of balance. I'm just trying to hide some of the cards. We have this energy of balance. We have this energy of new. You're never going to see that, are you? There you go. I hope that took. Okay, we have this energy of balance. We have this energy of new understanding, new actions, you know, being guided by not only our ego, nothing wrong with our ego, being guided by not only our ego, but also our innate wisdom, understanding that we have. So we're able to create, and the universe, we're not only are we able to create you've got to bring your pentacles. So look, these are the universe gives you. The universe is giving you that one. Woo! The universe is giving you that magician, that energy, that impetus. Woo! Now you've got to bring your pentacle. Yeah, like I told you, like the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You've got to bring your stuff to the table, and it's that's going to help you to manifest the security, the life that you really truly want. Sagittarius, yes. So my darlings, it's looking like an excellent couple of weeks for you guys. I think it's beautiful. You just know that you've got to do it. You've got to do the work, okay, my darlings. So if you like that reading, please give it a thumbs up and all that. Subscribe, and you can feel free to share this video on your WhatsApp, your Facebook, with your friends, your family. You can check out the astrology below, and you can follow me, Key Wisdom Tarot, on Instagram and on Facebook. Don't forget to check out the Key Wisdom playlist for everything meditation, mindfulness, Reiki, and tarot. Extra little snippets on there as well. And your September astrology video is also available to watch as well. We go through these energies one by one, apart from Jupiter square Neptune, because I ran out of time. And I like that video. It's just a nice, good video that you can just get a real understanding of how the energies affect us, how the energies affect me personally, give you some examples, etc. So definitely check that out. And then I will be, your September love reading obviously still available, and I will be back with you guys at the beginning of October with your brand new love reading. Okay, my darlings, have a fabulous couple of weeks. I'll see you all again very soon with your brand new readings. Take care, my darlings. Bye.